I'm MightMouse74, and this is a Transformers video review.
For the Transformers community, please subscribe to MightMouse74.
Hey, what's going on, Mouseketeers? MightMouse74, the Transformers video review from Transformers 4, Age of Extinction. This is a Toys R Us exclusive Evolution 2-pack Dinobot Slug. So, on the back, here it shows it comes with one classic figure and one Transformers Age of Extinction figure. I believe this one's name is Slug, but I could be wrong. Here's a robot mode, his Dino mode, up here it says 4 steps. Here's Dinobot Slug in his robot mode and Dino mode, and up here it says 16 steps. So I think that about does it for the box. Without further ado, let's get the Toys R Us exclusive Evolution 2-pack Dinobot Slug out of here and see what he's all about. Okay, so here we have the little mini-con figure Slug in his Dino mode. For details, he has some red paint details on the upper leg. He has some gray molded in details here. On the back leg, he has some brown molded in details. The flaps behind the head, the horns, are painted silver. They even painted the eyes on both sides of the figure. He has some more red paint details on the upper leg, and then some gray molded in details here, and some more brown molded in details on the back leg. So that about covers it for details for this little guy. To transform this little dude into his robot mode, you're going to start with the legs. You want to bring the legs out and down just like that. Do the same on the other side. Bring the leg out and down like that. With the tail, you're supposed to separate right down the middle. What I like to do, grab the back legs and pull out just like that. And then you can now open and bring it out like that. And then with the arms, you're going to bring the arms down. And then you can flip the head of Slug out like this, bring it up all the way till you hear it click into place, like that, and here you have the mini-con figure in his robot mode. So here's an up-close shot of the mini-con figure, so you guys can see what he looks like. And here we have the Age of Extinction figure Dinobot Slug in his Triceratops mode. Let's have a closer look at his details. So Slug has some red paint details on the side there, and he has some more red paint details on the other side. The body is mostly painted just purple. He has a red Autobot logo on the side of the ribs right there. The horns here, here, and under the jaw is painted like a light gray. Some silver painted details there, and on the other side right there, some silver paint details. The eyes are painted like a light blue metallic color. The jaw can open and close. I love the details in the mouth. Really, really well done. Slug also comes with a few accessories. You can grab the blades, and on the sides of Slug, there's a peg hole on each side. I know some of you guys aren't a big fan of this, but when you plug it in on the inside, it gives him that clothesline effect, which works really, really good when he's charging at you. And then do the same thing on the other side. There's a peg hole, again, on the other side right there. Grab the blade and plug it on the inside, just like that. And like I said, it looks really, really cool with this guy. For a comparison in Dino mode, here we have Dinobot Slug, and here we have Dinobot Snarl. Okay, so my dad's going to show us how to transform Slug into his robot mode.
Okay, so we're going to start with the legs.
Legs are actually pretty easy.
Yeah, so turn it around like this and just get this out of the way. This will disconnect from inside the hips there, and so it just comes up. And you can fold that up, just get it out of the way. Then bring it around, and so you're going to flip these down underneath like this. Then you bring the leg out like this, down, snap it in, and then bring the foot forward, just like that. So you see it's got that hook up on the toe of it like that. And then just do the same on this side. So what happened here? So this piece comes out.
To get it?
Around, yep. Bring it around, snap it up there. Okay, so actually no, this should be that way. So this is already there, so keep it down like that and then just snap that up this way. And that'll snap into place, and then you can just bring the foot down.
Kind of got confused for a second.
Yeah, there. And so there you have his legs and that. You can just kind of stand him up like this for a moment.
And we'll be back and show you the next move.
Yeah, and we'll just leave him like this for the time being, and
Okay.
then we'll fix him up. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to bring these chest pieces around. So they're snapped in the back here, here, and here. So you're going to just get them out, bring it out like this, clear it down underneath the arm, around the side like that, and then you can pull the hand out, and then just fold this back like this. Okay, and then we'll adjust that after. So let's do the same on the other side. Pull it out, bring it down, keep that arm, keep this up out of the way, bring the hand out. So let me see if I can get that. The hand comes out like this, then you can close that, and then just turn this around so that the hand is facing in like this, and you can see the Autobot logo is there. And then we'll just bring this other one. If you can see that, how easy you can see that, but bring it around and just bring it like this. Okay, so we're getting them lined up. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to split them apart up here. I'll show you how to do that. I'll just straighten them up a bit here first.
Nicely done.
Yeah, so let's just show it to you like that
Cool.
at the moment.
All right.
Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to split them apart just right through here.
Right down the
So,
center.
yeah, so you can just grab it there and it comes apart pretty easily. Just flip them open like this. And while you're doing that, you can just bring this down, bring this piece down. Those flaps come down like that. All right, so it's going to look something like that. Let's turn these back in.
So make sure you hold your arms as far as you can.
Yeah, so we can pull them out, get them kind of out of the way.
Cool.
So he's going to look like that, and then we'll turn him around. So the next step, which we'll show you in a moment, is to adjust these pieces that you have across here, so that you can put these little tabs that are going to go down into the side, and we'll show you that in a moment.
All right.
Okay, so next main step is really to move these around, and what you'll see is there's a small tab on this purple part right here, and there's a small slot right in the side there, and so on both sides. So what you have to do is fold this down and slot it into the slot there. So you do it something like this. You get this arm out of the way, and then you want to flip this around this way. And that'll give you bring this in close, and then you can just bring it in, and
Those are a little bit tricky to do.
yeah, there, and it'll snap in like that.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
All right, and then you can bring that down after if you want. So same thing on the other side. Get that arm up out of the way.
Okay, move your head.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
that's
bring
right.
this down like this. I know my hand's in the way and you can't see. Okay, so what we have is there's a tab right here where my thumb is, right there where my finger is, and there's a slot right there. So you're going to bring this around.
Just zoom in a little bit.
Yeah, and bring this up. And
Get it?
push it right in there. All right,
Yeah,
so
the
we
little
just
tabs are tricky.
Yeah, just move things around a bit, so you probably can't see much because my hand's in the way. But that is going to go.
Once you get it in, just
There
kind
you go.
of,
There.
just kind of squeeze it together. Once you
There, it's in like that.
get it in, it should be all right.
All right, so those both are tight in there now. Then you can move this around. Let's turn it around to the front.
You can see his face.
Yeah, so you can kind of line them up like this. You kind of just straighten them up a bit. Like this, and then you can move. I think just put these back. Bring his arms down. straighten him up. And really, that's pretty much him. Maybe you can just adjust these things a little bit. This can come up. He bends very easily, so when you try to move him, different parts of him keep bending. But like this, maybe like that.
Is there a piece that comes down like that?
You can bring that down if you want. Yeah, like the other side, or else I guess you can leave it up. But that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much, yeah,
like this.
That's pretty much his robot mode.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, so here we have Dinobot Slug in his robot mode. Let's have a closer look at the figure and his details. Up close face shot. With the weapons that Slug comes with, you can have him hold them. There's holes in each of the fist, there and there, and grab the weapons and plug them on the inside of the fist like that, and then do the same with the other one. Grab the weapon and plug it on the inside of the fist, just like so. Now for comparison in robot mode, here we have Dinobot Slug, and here we have Dinobot Snarl. Okay, so my dad's going to show us how to put Dinobot Slug in his Dino mode.
Okay, good. So basically we're just going to reverse all the steps that we did to put him into the robot mode.
Move the camera up a little bit.
So the first thing is these, bring his arms up here out of the way. You can take those, get them out of the way, like that. Okay. Bring his arms up, and then you're going to separate them here. So this was snapped in, you can pull that out. Pull this out.
Unpeg it.
Yeah,
There you go.
pull like this. Bring it around. So these now are going to rotate around like this. And you can rotate that one like this also. And just leave these up like that for the moment. Just kind of there out of the way. Bring these back down. Bring that down. Oops, that's his back. Okay, and then I'm going to bring them around like this. And I think the next thing I'm going to do is bring down a bit. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is just fold them in like this. So this will come in.
Bring the head down a little bit.
Yeah, this will come in. Probably you just have to bring that down a bit, the head.
Okay, the robot head.
Yeah, like this.
So basically you're just covering the head with the Dino head.
Uh-huh. There you go. We just snap them up together like that. Just line them up and snap them together like this. All right, and actually, so all the top part is pretty well done now.
All right.
Okay, and then what we're going to do is take the feet, fold these back, like that. This folds under. This little piece here snaps out.
Oh, those are the claws.
Yeah, those are the claws. So you can just snap them out, or pull them out like this, and bring this back like this. This will snap in there, like that. Same thing with the other one. Bring that out. Bring this back underneath.
You get it?
Yeah, just like
All
this.
right.
Okay, and we're almost there. A couple more small things that we'll move around. We'll show you that in a moment.
We'll be back.
Okay, so next thing is we're gonna move these arms around. They come around behind. Parts of them come around behind. We could have done that before we did the legs, but we haven't done it, so we're gonna do it now. So basically pull this out, and it comes apart like this. You can fold the hand up inside. Okay, and then you want this to be come apart like that. So just leave it like that for the moment. Let's do the other side. Again, let's fold the hand up out of the way, and then split it apart. Let that come right apart. Yep.
All right.
Like this, and you can rotate it around. Okay, now I'm going to turn this around, and what you're going to see is there's a tab here. I don't know if you can see this. There's a tab there,
Okay.
and there's a slot in the side here. And so you need to line that up so that you can push that right in there.
Those become the rib cage.
Yeah. Just like that, right?
Got one in.
Yep. And then the same thing on the other side. You got to maybe move these around a bit just to kind of get them out of the way. But you see the same thing. There's a tab just right in on the end there, and there's a slot right in there. So
On the rib cage.
yeah. So if you line it up,
Here's a line up just right too. If you're not, then you're.
yeah, you're gonna have problems with it. So. But there you go. Oops.
You had it.
I thought I had it.
There you go.
A little bit trouble with the light here. Alright, so this is kind of in the way. You can move that a bit. Alright, so no, that's not, it's there. There, we just got to keep moving around to get enough room, I guess, because it's just really tight in here. There it goes.
Oh, finally.
When you try not to do it, it goes right in. There you go. All right, so those parts are in okay. And so you can see what it looks like on the front there, and you can just move these up a bit like that, leave it like that. Those are going to be his paws, his front paws. And you have his back paws here. These are the back paws in this position. And then if you want, you can pull the tail up. And then we need to just make sure this is tight together. And this is going to come down.
Just make sure you tab the tail in.
Yeah.
There's two slots under the tail here. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see that. Sorry.
Yeah,
There's two slots underneath the tail here and there.
Yeah.
And then they'll peg in here and there.
Yeah.
On the inside.
Yeah.
It's kind of tricky to do, but.
So where's the peg on this, on here?
I think it's in there. Those gray.
Oh, I see. Okay. So they're back here.
Yeah.
There's a little gray peg there and a slot right
There.
there. Okay. So let's see if we can get it to work.
You get it to work, then you're golden.
Yeah. Okay. There he goes. So basically I have to pull these out enough that this thing will go down. So this tail will go down. And then you can bring them in like
Oh,
this.
you got it. Cool.
Yeah. Okay. And you
Nicely
go like
done.
that. And then you can, I guess you can leave that down.
Yeah,
right?
the
His
tail, you don't need to flip it back.
His tail, you can go like this.
Unless you want to
this
fight the
down.
robot mode again.
Right, now we're going to leave him like this, okay?
And there he's pretty much in his
There.
back in his
There he is.
his Dino mode.
Yeah.
Just make sure you
Move
get
his
it
head,
out.
Bring his head up a little bit. Yeah.
And something like that.
Yeah. There he is.
All right.
Okay. That should do it. Whoop, just want to. This leg just needs to come down a little bit, so you can adjust him to make him make sure he's standing straight.
Cool. And here you have Dinobot Slug back into his Triceratops mode. With the weapons, again, you can plug them on the side of the rib cage. There's two peg holes on either side. Grab the weapons and plug them on the inside, like so. And then do the same thing on the other side. Again, there's a peg hole right there. Slide the weapon on the inside, just like that. For the Minicon figure Slug, to transform him back to Dino mode, you just want to push down on the head right there, and then bring this back, which will form the back half of the Dino mode, and clip it together. You can kind of bring the legs down, then bring the legs back up, just like that. Do the same on the other side. Bring the leg up, just like that, and kind of clip into place. And here you have the Minicon figure Slug, somewhat back into his Dino mode. And here's just a quick shot of Transformers Age of Extinction Dinobot Slug and the Minicon Slug back in their Dino modes. So that about wraps it up for another video review. This is Mike Mouse 74, and you've just seen from Transformers 4 Age of Extinction. This is a Toys R Us exclusive Evolution 2-pack Dinobot Slug. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, support the mouse, support your Transformers community. Stay tuned for lots more reviews to come. Join me and all my friends in my Facebook group called The Mousetrap. If anybody wants to join, I'll put a link down below. You can also follow me on Twitter. I'll put a link down below. I want to thank everybody for watching. And as always, guys, take care, everyone.